Steven Kwan, been one of the big reasons for the Guardians' success. MLB Network's Alex Avila picked Kwan as the one guy he thought should be a starter in the American League in the All-Star game.
My first guy in the American League, I'm going to go Steven Kwan. This guy has impressed me so much, and you talked about him earlier. Just listen to this. He ranks first in average, 377. That's been one of the best storylines so far this year as far as like that chase to 400. But then he's first in on-base percentage, ninth in slugging. Only other players with the highest OPS, Judge, Otani, Henderson, Soto. So his slugging percentage goes up. And despite all that uptick in slugging percentage, his K percentage, whip percentage, chase percentage, all gone down, which is nuts. Not to mention, he plays good defense. I mean, what more do you want? And I think he's been one of the best stories of the first half, and I think for sure should definitely be starting in the All-Star game.
Let's welcome in Zack Meisel. He is the Guardians beat reporter for The Athletic. And Zach, I play that to set up the story that you wrote about Kwan's rise from pinball wizard to the Guardians hitting savant.
Yeah, I mean, it's what he's done this season is incredible because he was already a good player. He's been in the major leagues 2 years, has two Gold Glove awards. He's been the team's leadoff hitter since a couple weeks into his major league tenure. And so what he's done this season to be able to hit for power, to do that and become more of an imposing threat at the plate without sacrificing anything. He was ready if he needed to. He had accepted the fact that selling out for a little bit more power and not just swinging for the fences, but trying to capitalize on a 3-1 fastball and drive it into the outfield gap, things like that. Take more chances. He was accepting of the fact that a lot of times that comes with more swinging and missing, more strikeouts, things that are the antithesis to his DNA as a hitter. But that hasn't happened. He's done the good things, finding more gaps, hitting the ball over the fence. And in doing so, the strikeout rate is still microscopic. The swing and miss rate, the chase rate, that stuff is all so good. So he's become impossible to pitch to in many ways because you can't throw him a pitch out of the strike zone because he just will refuse to hit it. He'll refuse to swing at it because he knows those are tougher to really damage. So he makes you come into the strike zone, and now you come into the strike zone, and it's not like he's just going to try to flip it into left field for a bloop single, which was the case in the past. Now it's, hey, if you make a mistake in the strike zone, I'm going to turn on it. And, if he would have not spent a month on the injured list, he'd be on pace for more than 20 home runs. So it's incredible just the complete hitter he's become and really just as well-rounded of a player as there are not a lot of guys who have the skill set he's got. It's been incredible.